Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to make this video short and sweet. You know how I get be. Hey, man, season almost here. You know I did Tennessee. This one is gonna be by Alabama. Roll Tide. Alabama fans. They back up and talking again. As the season get closer and closer, they get louder and louder. They got an Asian quarterback. They got Jalen Milroe. I ain't gonna be disrespectful in this video. I was gonna say mildew. But either way, they got some unproven but talented wide receivers. They got some wide receivers that flash. But it's the quarterback play. You don't know how they're gonna be, And the schedule, it's tough. I mean, as of right now, it looked tough. On paper, it looked tough. But I'm gonna get into it. I ain't gonna go full schedule. I don't do all that. I'm just go the main games that Alabama can lose. Like, I go by games that could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a key injury or two happen, I ain't gonna say like, Middle Tennessee. Like, Alabama could beat Middle Tennessee by 40 with me at quarterback. I'm saying I just do that for everything. I just do like the 4 or 5 main games they can lose. And I'm gonna go. They got Texas early in the year. And they got, of course, LSU, at Texas A&M, Ole Miss, then at Auburn. Late in the year, of course, Iron Bowl. And it's tough, because I know Alabama defense gonna be pretty good, but it's, last year they was, a couple plays away from being 4-0. It was a couple plays from losing 4 games, and they were a couple plays away from losing. They were a couple plays away from winning 4 more games. There was a couple plays away from losing 4 games, and there was a couple plays away from being undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tennessee was a field goal game. Texas A&M could have lost. LSU, they could have won. Texas, they definitely could have lost and should have lost. You know what I'm saying? So there was a couple plays away from being 8-4, and there were a couple plays away from being 12-0. So I guess they met in the middle at 10-2. So either way, this year, they got, like I say, that at Auburn game. I'm gonna try to go to that Auburn game too. Well, when Georgia play Auburn in September, I'm gonna try to go to that game. But it all depends, because right now Auburn getting a lot of hype. They got the 2 5-stars. DeMarcus Riddick, he flipped the linebacker from Georgia. The linebacker who's committed to Georgia, he flipped Auburn. Then they got Perry Thompson, whatever, I forgot his name. Perry Thompson, I think a 5-star wide receiver who committed to Alabama for a couple months or whatever. He flipped Auburn, And right now they look like, they might get KJ Bolden. I ain't gonna say might, but KJ Bolden, he probably gonna go to Georgia, but he said some good things about Auburn. So, Auburn probably gonna get some more commits as of right now. Of course the season gotta start, so I don't know how they gonna go. But Auburn, I don't know how they're gonna be with who's free. Like, that's the game. Like, either Auburn could be very bad this year, or they can be like bad, but be like the hottest team. Like, you know what I'm saying? The hottest team in the year. Like, they could be the hottest team. Like, they could start off like 3-4 or 3-5, and then that's 8. Then finish the year when, like, let's see, it could start 4-4. You know what I'm saying? Then it could end the season 8-4. You know what I'm saying? So, and then win the bowl game and make it 9-4. So I don't know. Like, how they gonna be? Cause Auburn got, Auburn, of course, Auburn's schedule. They got Georgia every year, Alabama every year, got LSU every year. Texas A&M. Ole Miss, you know what I'm saying? So then they gotta go UCLA. So they gotta go not UCLA. They gotta go to Cal early in the year, before Georgia. So Auburn could very well be, like 3-1 or 4-0. Wait, how they go? I don't even know. Anyway, this is about Alabama. But Tennessee, I think they're gonna win that game. It's gonna be in Alabama. It's gonna be very live. I think they win. I think they get done. Tennessee. I think they get the job done at Tennessee. I think they beat LSU. That Texas game, I think they beat Texas. I think they beat Texas. So that's 3. They gonna win them 3. They got at Kentucky. They gonna beat Kentucky. They gonna slaughter game with Kentucky. Now the game that could go either way. The game that Alabama fans should be worried about. I mean, they gonna slaughter game Mississippi State. They got a new coach. But Ole Miss and at Texas A&M, those the games I think, and maybe Arkansas. Because Arkansas play Bama tough too. They play Bama tough past 2 years. And Will Anderson gone. I know they got some freaky pass rushers. Dallas Turner could be a first round, most likely gonna be a first round pick, and possibly a top 10 or 15 pick. And they got Keon Keeley, who was a freak of nature. Like 6'7.5", and all that. Showed out in the All-American Bowl game. Either way, Will Anderson gone. Bryce Young, most importantly, the first pick gone. First pick gone. Jahmyr Gibbs gone. Even I know they're gonna be good. Alabama gonna always be good at running back, but it's a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like Jahmyr Gibbs got that playmaking bit of where he can score just by every time he get the ball. You know what I'm saying? And Alabama don't have that right now. I mean, yes, like I said, the defense gonna be good, but the offense is yet to be desired, man. That's gonna be tough. Man, Bryce Young ain't coming back. Alabama been spoiled with quarterback play, like Jalen Hurts, Tua, Mac Jones, Bryce Young, all was top 5 quarterbacks in the league when they was playing, when they was starting. I was top 5, top 10 quarterbacks. Right now, we don't know whoever Alabama starting quarterback gonna be. The running back room gonna be good, very good, but they ain't got no Jahmyr Gibbs. And I know Justice Haynes could be a top 10 running back after, and a freshman All-American this year, but he don't have home run speed like Jahmyr Gibbs. I ain't gonna say he need it, but Jahmyr Gibbs will get that ball. It's scary. You know what I'm saying? It was the best weapon for Alabama. So, like I said, I think they beat Texas. It's gonna be in Alabama. They're gonna beat Texas. Texas still got a long way to go. I think they beat LSU. They get LSU home. I think they beat Tennessee. They get Tennessee home. Like, of course they're gonna beat Kentucky, but the games that is rough. It's gonna be at Auburn late in the year before the SEC championship, of course. At Auburn, which is we don't know how good Auburn gonna be. We know it's gonna be live, and we know the injuries be racking up. Like I said, it's before SEC championship. At Auburn, we don't know if Auburn is good. If Auburn is ranked, like definitely in the top 20s. If Auburn ranked 16, and Alabama coming in time as a top 5 team, that stadium gonna be rocking. That stadium gonna be rocking. Then you got at Texas A&M, stadium gonna be rocking. Unless Texas A&M is just horrible, and then they just go ahead and fire Jimbo by the time that game happened or something. Like Texas and them already got like 3 or 4 losses by the time that game happened, and then they just fired Jimbo. Then something like that. But if Texas and them is a top 15, top 20 team, when Alabama come to time, that game gonna be rocking. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Arkansas, like I say, who plays Alabama close the past 2 years, and Ole Miss, who do for one. And that's the thing that scared me as a Georgia fan. Like, Ole Miss do for one big win. They do the knockoff Alabama, Georgia one. Hopefully ain't Georgia. I pray it ain't Georgia this year, because this game scared me the most. That late game, they coming in Athens, and I ain't gonna talk about it. But Ole Miss, Arkansas, and Auburn. If you're an Alabama fan, you should be worried. Those 3 games. I mean, Alabama, I just named, 6 games? Alabama not going to lose all 6. They're not going to lose 5. They're not going to lose 4. They're not going to lose 3. But they very well could lose 2. 2 out of 6. You know what I'm saying? Texas, LSU, Auburn, Tennessee, Arkansas, whatever. I think they're going to lose one of those games. I think it's going to be Ole Miss. I'm going to say Ole Miss. They're going to lose Ole Miss. And then they're going to get dropped out of the SEC Championship by Georgia. So that's 2 losses. Alabama finished this season 11-1. Then they're going to get knocked off by Georgia in the SEC Championship. And they go home. So, RIP Roll Tide. Nick Saban going to retire after this year. Go Dogs.